Right, misused forms. So we are going to learn about misused forms. So what are in the English language? So which forms are generally misused? Right? So what are the misused forms that we generally use? We don't know. We generally we don't know that, but without our notice only we do such mistakes. So what are such mistakes that we generally use? So these all things we are going to learn today. Right, clear all? Okay, so misused forms. Okay, so what does misused forms mean? Nothing but, right, forms of the verbs are sometimes a verb followed, a verb followed, we generally go for misusing them. Okay, so we generally go for misuse them. We don't know. Even without our perception, without our awareness, we generally go for making such mistakes. So to avoid such kind of mistakes, what do we have to do? So in this class, I'm going to tell you, right? I'm going to explain to you all. Okay, so clear everybody? So use the wrong prepositions. Okay, just right. Okay, that is what misused forms. In what way we generally commit mistakes? Yeah, very good, very good. Right. Nice to see you all. Very nice to see you all. So common, so that we generally use them. Some of the prepositions and some of the articles. By going through such sentences, as we are habituated to listen such kind of common errors that the people commit, by listening them we as well, we also just commit such kind of mistakes. So to avoid all these, okay, to avoid such kind of mistakes, so what things has to be done, we have to learn. Just a moment, I'm on work. Just I'm going through. Right, okay. Yes, very good. So right, everybody. Okay, right, did you understand what topic that we are going to discuss? Clear everybody? So what topic are we going to discuss? Misused forms, okay? Right, okay. So does anyone know? So do you have any idea that you generally commit mistake by using? So do you know people? Does anyone know any common mistake that you commit? Where are they? Bring here. Okay, I'll keep that. Okay. Right. The first thing, see there? There is nothing, man. Yeah, okay, don't talk. Okay, right, yeah. Yeah, yes, sir. I often do mistake. Yeah, very good, man. Oh my God. Right, right, listen one thing I'm to tell you all. Dhanush did an excellent work. Dhanush has improved in the English part very well. Okay, right? You people have to appreciate him, because only thing is hard work, and he is willing to learn things all the times. So that makes him learn things well. Right? Clear, everybody? Yeah. So right. Okay. Even his brother Sai Chan also, he also became very active learner. Right? Such kind of learning is important. Okay. Right? Such kind of learning is very important to improve yourself. Okay. Right. Let us see the first one. So absorbed. ABSORED. Absorbed. Yeah, very good evening. Everybody, very good evening. Okay. Right, let us continue. So first thing, if you look at the first thing, see there. Absorbed. Absorbed means very much interested. Right here see there. In what way we generally use, in what way we should not use, in what way we are supposed to use. These things I am going to tell you today. Right. So first, what is the meaning of absorbed? ABSORBED, absorbed. Okay, right, absorbed, very much interested. So right, very much is interested in, not yet. Okay, very much interested, yet learning, we generally say that. Very much interested. In learning, we have to say in learning. Right, Dhanush is very much interested. Dhanush is absorbed in English learning. Did you understand this? So the man was absorbed in his work. Right, if you look at the tick one, the correct one, if you look at the correct one, so you can understand it. Absorbed means very much interested. So it is generally followed by in. So absorbed in. Okay, it is not yet, but we generally is very much interested, yet we generally use. So interested yet is different, interest in is different. Okay, and one more thing I would like to tell you, everyone must like the video. So you people have to like the video first. Okay, right? If your likes makes our video much attractive as well as much suggestive. So that is what I need not to say that. Clear, everyone? Are you all listening my word? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. Let us see one more thing. Right. See. So did you understand now? So absorbed. Now, can anybody give one example by using absorbed in? So right, absorbed is a verb. Yeah, very much, man. Really. Yeah, it's an excellent example, Dhanush. Yeah. Loop. Do you want loop mean, man? So loop means nothing but, we say that. So is there any loops to come outside? So Dhanush has given excellent example. Actually, I gave an example with regard to Dhanush. Then in return, Dhanush has given another example. Okay, Behara sir is very much interested in teaching English. Yeah, right. But so that is what. If we don't have interest in no stream, we can't learn. In no stream, we excel. Okay, so that is what, to make ourselves or enjoy or like things well, we have to. We have to go ahead, right? Okay, so next one, see the accuse of, not for, accused for generally we use. Okay, and most of the lawyers generally they commit mistake, because I knew one of the lawyers, and he generally commit mistake when it comes to accuse. So he is accused for, right? Did you understand this? In this live session we are discussing, so we generally use some prepositions as it is to be followed by a particular verb. After that we generally commit mistake. To avoid such kind of silly mistakes, we must be aware of them. So to make you aware, just this class is going on, right? Clear all? So first one, and at the same time you can learn things also, right? So here we are going to discuss about the verb and along with its preposition. So therefore you can understand what is the meaning of the verb and where do we have to use it. So right. So I generally observe in learning new things. That means I generally very much interested in learning new things, it means. So we generally use like that. Okay, clear? And so right, accuse of. So she accused the man for stealing. So no, she accused the man of stealing. Of stealing. Okay, here's charge takes with the man was charged. The man was charged. The man was charged with. So your charge after with. Charge takes with. Charge is a verb, right? You have to look at the charge as a verb. So when you take charge as a verb, just you have to think about this part like this. Okay, clear everyone? Right? Do you get my word? Did you all get my word? Right? Right. Your willingness, your acceptance has to be right. Sean from the narration part. Yeah. Very good. Very good, Sai Charan. So accuse of, it is not for. So accuse means nothing but suspected. Actually, suspected. Okay. So I will be accused if I do commit. If I speak such a way, we generally use it. Okay, next one, let us see the third one, accustomed to. It's not accustomed with, accustomed to. Accustomed to. It's not with. So accustomed means nothing but habituated. Okay, you have to accustomate for a new environment. Right, you have to accustomate for new environment, and not only for that, and we have to accustomate for a new method. Now see, we have to accustomate to learn things online. Right, clear? Are you all getting my point? Yes, okay. Right, let me know your point. Like being as. Are you all telling? Yes. Okay. So first one we have seen. The first one we have seen, like what is the first part? Yeah, okay. So accustomated. It is not accustomated to new environment. Accustomated. So it's not, we generally accustomated with, but it is not accustomated with. Accustomated to. Right? So you people, one thing, you just as you are learning things, just try to make a new example by using the verbs that I introduced here and the verbs that you learned over here. Right? Can you give one example on the right? I'm going to discuss of afraid. Afraid, you see, Lara is afraid from the dog. It's not from afraid. Afraid means got fear. So your afraid has to be followed of afraid of. I'm afraid of ghosts. I'm afraid of English subject. We generally say that. Right? I'm afraid of English subject. Right? And you people say, I'm afraid of Behara. Okay? Clear my word, everybody? Okay. And next one, see then. Now, did you understand so far what did we discuss? We have discussed about the afraid, right? On this test. Not now. Okay, you can make it a note, but not now. Later, after completion of the class, again, come back and watch this video. There you can go off. Yeah, I'm afraid of dinosaurs. Very good. Dinosaur, nothing but I'm only man. I'm not a sir. I'm dinosaur. You know that. Yeah. Satya, did you understand this? సో వీటిని మీరు రాసుకోవాలంటే రాసుకోవచ్చు, కానీ నాట్ నౌ. ఇప్పుడైతే ఇప్పుడు రాయొద్దు. ఇప్పుడు రాస్తూ ఉంటే మీరు నేను చెప్పే క్లాస్ మీద అటెన్షన్ పే చేయలేరు. సో దాన్ని మీరు ఏం చేయాలంటే రైట్, వన్స్ ద క్లాస్ కంప్లీటెడ్ యూ కెన్ కమ్ బ్యాక్ అగైన్ వాచ్ దిస్ వీడియో. యు నో దట్ ఐఎమ్ టెల్లింగ్ యూ అగైన్ అండ్ అగైన్. సో వీ హ్యావ్ టు యూటిలైజ్ ద టైమ్ ఇన్ ఎ ప్రొడక్టివ్ వే. The much you used in a productive way, the much you learn. There is no doubt at all. Okay? The more you see, the more you utilize. Okay, the more the more you pay attention at learning part, the more you learn. There is no doubt at all. So such kind of learning part has to be required. Very good. Okay, right? Did you understand this? Okay, right. Let's see that fifth one. Aim at. Aim at. It's not aim on or aim against. Okay, I aimed at the target. I aimed at the government job. We generally say that at the government job. Like yet, we use so yet has to be followed. Generally, aim is a verb. It is followed by most of the time it is to be followed by at. So it is to be called as a followed preposition. Right? Did you understand here? Here, yeah, very good, man. Yeah. Okay, and one more thing I would like to ask you. Right here we are discussing a verb and its followed preposition. So therefore, the preposition that we are going to discuss so far, the things that we discussed. So these prepositions has to be called as followed prepositions. Right? Prepositions are different, followed prepositions are different. Followed prepositions, these are all prepositions only, but these prepositions has to be followed certain verbs, right? Certain phrases like that. So now but here we are talking about the verb and its followed prepositions, right? Clear, everyone? So did you understand that what are we learning here? Generally, so what things that we are going to learn, okay, in upcoming minutes, and so far what things that we have learned. So this is about the common, misused forms. We generally misuse some forms of the, like verbs, and we misuse even preposition too. Okay. Okay, when it comes to see aim, there is a point, see that use preposition yet direction. So see that we use yet to show the direction. Okay, so she aimed yet east. Okay, she is right. You can say that yet she added yet. So we use yet for direction, and throw at, shoot at, fire at, shoot at, like this. And he shot a bird. He hit and killed it. He shot a bird. Right? Did you understand this? Without yet means to kill. Right? He shot at the bird. He shot at the bird means the direction the bird, towards the direction the bird was, he has shot. Clear, everyone? So are you able to understand my words or not? Because most of the part I'm here discussing, in English language. Okay, clear, everyone? Are you all with me? Okay. Yes. Okay, right, let us see the next one. So let us see the next one. See the angry against with. We use angry with. Let's see. Yes, we generally use angry. Okay, most of the times. So even automatically we use with. Sometimes we go for against, like that. Right? We get angry with a person at a thing he was, at the weather. Yet a thing. See, when we are talking about angry, by referring a person, we use with. But when we are talking about a thing with regard to angry, we have to use yet. Right? I'm angry. So I'm angry at my lap. I'm angry at my lap. Right? So she is angry with me. Okay? And she generally gets angry with me. So with we generally use to refer the person, and angry followed by yet, it shows the thing. Thrown at from moving train. No. That's not actually correct. Right, the mobile has thrown yet Ramu. Because in Ramu direction it was thrown. It is the meaning of it, okay? If you want to use it like that, the mobile has thrown from moving train. You have to. Okay? Okay, may I continue? Right, you people become very passive. Please let me know your comment. So your willing and activeness by commenting as yes. Please put comment as yes. Right, one more thing we are going to discuss. Right, see that. రైట్ ఈరోజు మీరు ఈ క్లాస్ మీరు ఎంత బాగా వినగలిగితేనే రేపు పొద్దున మనకి మీరు టెస్ట్ రాయగలుగుతారు. సో టెస్ట్ రాయాలి అంటే క్లాస్ని జాగ్రత్తగా వినాలి, అర్థం చేసుకోవడం ప్రయత్నం చేయాలి. ఓకే, సో మిమ్మల్ని మీరు ఎలా క్వశ్చన్ చేసుకోవాలంటే జస్ట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు లుక్ ఎట్ ద స్క్రీన్ అండ్ ఫర్ ఎవ్రీ క్వశ్చన్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఆస్క్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్, right, have I learned or not? And not only that, you have to apply, right, you have to go for an application. So the term that you have learned at here, over here, you have to use in a sentence. That is what. So if you make it into a practice, it makes you an active learner. Therefore, your mind will be with you. So it will be digested to your mindset. So as a result, when you have need with them, very next your brain will support you, as well as it gives you the correct answers, right? So that's what, to make your brain such a way. So that is what, your brain is a master as well as slave, right? But it should not be a master, it should be a slave to you. So that is what, that is completely depends on you. Okay, so you should not, or you don't let your brain rule. If you make your brain listen or obey your words, right, your brain will be tuned like anything. Got my point, everybody? So they are anxious for his health. They are anxious, not actually angrily. We use anxious with by using another preposition, followed preposition like for. So they are anxious for his health. It's not for his health, about his health. Right, you people are, you can say that you people are anxious about school reopening, isn't it? Are you all anxious about school opening? Yes, mostly. So anxious means wishing very much. So it takes, so parents are anxious for their children. Even we use for also, but when we use wishing very much, in that case, if we use anxious and it is to be followed a preposition for, okay, she is anxious for his arrival. That means she is wishing to, she is willing to know about the things very much. Okay, yeah, Venu Madhav. Right, I'm very happy to see you on the screen. Right, yeah, really this platform made me meet most of the world students in every live session, around 1 to 3 members. Yeah, generally come to in contact with me. Yeah, very good, really. So Venu Madhav Chitti. Right, Venu. Recently when I thought of you, just I recall your name because I myself questioned a question. So what is he doing so? Right, very good, very nice to see you on the screen. Okay, right. So have you all understood about the anxious? So where do we have to use anxious? But it should not be, so even it can be used with for as well as about. But when we want to know about thing, we have to use about. But when we use anxious in the meaning of wishing very much, it is to be followed by a preposition for, right? See, I'm anxious for my kid. For my kid means here I want to know very much, or I'm wishing, right? I'm wishing very much to know about his well-being. So in that case, we can say that anxious for. But when we discussing about other than persons or other than a particular thing, we use about, right? So they are anxious about his health, and they are anxious for their children, right? Did you understand the difference between these two usages? By that verb remains same, but verb that followed by a preposition, that plays a vital role. So what preposition has to be followed? A particular verb. So it is to be decided and it is to be understood very well, right? Are you all comfortable? Right? Are you all getting my words? Okay, right? So your comfortability has to be learned or has to be known. So by your S comment. Yeah, very good, very good. Okay, right, Kalyani, are you able to understand? Yeah, very nice of you all. Right, Charan, very nice. Okay, right. So now are you able to apply? Yeah, very good, Satya. Are you able to apply these rules so far that we have discussed? So in your upcoming examination, it's not in the upcoming examination. Why I prefer to conduct test means just only one thing. The reason behind is just to make you, until unless we are tested, we don't know how better we learn. So that is what testing is important. Okay, for everything. So you yourself, okay, I myself, okay, someone self, they have to question. We have to put a question at ourselves. How better am I? Okay, how better am I? Just to know that you have to go through the different kinds of examinations. So it will tell you where have you been and what things you are supposed to do and what do you have to do. What did you do? These all things, these all questions will be answered if you attempt a question, if you attempt an examination. Right? Okay, right. Let us see the 8th one. See the arrive. We generally use it. They arrived to Hyderabad. They arrived to my home. But arrive is a verb. It should not be followed by to. It should be followed yet. Okay? And right, see there. And there is 2 examples. Don't say we arrived to village at night. But actually we arrived at the village at night. We arrived at the village at night. But here they arrive. So generally even along with yet, arrives follow. Yeah. Yeah, very good, Avinash. Very good. Okay. Right, let us see here. So even arrive, arrive is a verb, even it follows. Yeah, it follows besides yet, in also. So besides, how many of you have understood the usage of besides? Do you know, all of you, the usage of besides? Where do we have to use in English language besides? Besides, go and take bath. Yeah, don't you know anybody? So besides we use beside versus besides. These two prepositions we have to understand very well. Beside and besides. So we use besides to refer by the side of, and we use besides to refer along with some another thing. Right? No. Besides as well as no man. Besides is different. Besides we use in addition to. Suppose see that you would like to have you would like to prefer veg food, and not only that, at the same time you would like to prefer non-veg food too. So someone asked what food would you like to prefer. So you can say that beside non-veg I would prefer veg. That what does it mean? You prefer both, either that one or this one. There is no problem for you, right? So in that case we use besides. And I would like to have apples, I would like to have banana. So there in this case you can say that besides banana I would like to have, yeah, I would like to have apple, like this, right? Did you understand this? Yeah, very good, very good. Besides, right? I'll tell you in Telugu part. BESIDE, besides. Beside means prakkana. BESIDES, besides. Yeah. Okay. So BES. So Behara sir can teach English, right? In English besides Telugu. సో బెహరా సార్ ఇంగ్లీష్లోనే చెప్పగలరు, తెలుగులో కూడా చెప్పగలరు. బిసైడ్ తో పాటు ఇంగ్లీష్. Can you example by you? What did I say? I told now besides and beside and besides, right? Beside versus besides. Now you have to understand this. That is what, when we come across some terms, there itself if we learn things, okay, it will be very clear to us. So to make our learning in such a correct and promptly, in a correct and a prompt way, so there itself only we have to clear it, right? And not only this, and now at 6 o'clock when my son was cycling, so I was looking at him. So when I was looking at him, all of a sudden I got a thought. So not only English, okay, now and then I'll go for quiz examinations, like by using physics and mathematics, social, so like that. Okay, right? If we go there, right, you know that I may get a chance to aware you people. Okay, it is not only a single stream which is in English language. Okay, even I can get a chance to make you people aware about all the subjects. So overall, so being a student, overall knowledge and overall development is important. So if we improve ourselves in a particular stream, there it's by going through a particular stream, the stream itself doesn't make us fit for doing things appropriately. But if we learn things, right, wherever, whatever requires in a particular situation, if we are able to use the subject that we have learned, right, it will make us, it makes us stubborn there itself. Right? So in this class I'm speaking English, blah 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 blah, right? Is there any problem? Right? Are you all comfortable? Just once again please let me get your approval. Just make it now give one example by using both beside and besides. So this is your task now. So beside and besides, both you have to give. Both the things you have to give. Are you all being with me? So beside you can say that. So Undi is beside Bhimavaram. Okay, and I'm going to sit beside my father. I'm going to sit beside my father. Beside, because here by using beside you referred by the side of. Okay, yeah, you are very much interested in listening English, man. That is what. But actually, if you people wants to learn English language, you have to listen English much. Okay. Yeah, Prasanna, have you been Prasanna 7 Devi? Yeah. So right, I want to know that right, I want to know one example by using both beside and besides. Right, I would like to write on the screen. Let me write over here. See that she is okay. She is going to sit beside, right, beside my friend. You can say that. Okay. And Priyanka generally sits beside who is the beside girl, we don't know. I don't know. So you can say that Teja generally sits beside Nicey. Okay, Teja generally sits beside Nicey. Like that. Like that we can give some examples. If we give such kind of examples, so it will be very nice to listen as well as to see the things. Okay, right? Did you understand this? Clear, everyone? Okay, at the same time, so right, I'm going to give one more example by using besides too. Right, besides, right? We can say that, see, besides English, I teach maths. Besides English, I teach maths. Okay, writing is not good, so that I'm going to write very clean. So besides English, I teach English. Oh, I teach maths. Okay, so this is one more example. There is a book beside the table. Yeah, very good. Nice example. Okay, that is what, try to apply it. Okay, right? Did you understand this? So this is about the uses of both beside and besides, right? So when we are using, yeah, okay, nice of you, very nice of you, right? Okay, let us see that. Let's see, right? So far we have discussed. It is actually, the general term. If we read books, number of books, by going through different kinds of books, we can learn many things. Then we will know that if we use something in an appropriately, so the things that we have read in the earlier days, okay, it may remind us. So therefore we can learn things. So that is what reading is important for learning things. Clear, all of you? So right, ashamed of. It's not ashamed from, ashamed of. Right, see. So we generally use ashamed for, it's followed by a preposition of. But when we use ashamed of, so in the meaning, shy and ashamed means feeling shame. Okay, ashamed of. See, I ashamed of doing such things. I felt I feel guilty after listening this. We generally say that. Okay, right? By using ashamed of, can you give one example by using ashamed of? Try to give one example. Try to make it one example. Right? Can you give one example by using ashamed of? Right? Suppose you got out of 40, only 12 marks you got in the mathematics. So by seeing your marks, you can say that I am ashamed of my marks. That what is the meaning of it? Because the meaning of the sentence by using ashamed of, it means you felt shy, right? Or guilty about something. So I mean nothing but feeling nervous. Okay, so I am ashamed. We generally say that he feels shy and mad. He feels shy. Generally people use he feels shy. Why he has to feel? Some people, some people are. We generally say that some people are introverts. So by birth introverts, or by some situations make them introvert. So these all things are there. So by going through all these situations, we can understand things well. Yes, up to now, right? So far we have discussed around 10 parts. So around 10 verbs and its followed prepositions. What mistakes we generally commit, and in what way we use some forms in a misuse. So to avoid such misused forms, we have to do something. So in such kind of in doing such thing that we are learning now, so as a result we may aware ourselves appropriately, therefore we can learn things well. Very good. Okay, right, very good, very good. Venmalu, have you been? No problem. You need not to delete it. Okay, right, believe in. Right, believe. Okay, regarding believe, see, regarding believe. So we believe in God. I believe. Yeah, very good. Yeah, very good, Venu. Are you following or not? Just I asked. The boy felt very much ashamed. It's not like that. The boy ashamed, you have to say. Again, don't just, you have to skip away the felt, because the felt is a verb. Okay? In a sentence, we should not use two verbs together. That is what. So that the boy ashamed of. The boy ashamed of his words. The boy ashamed of his words means he would have spoken something rude and rough. So once he came to know that he has spoken in such a way, right, he could have felt ashamed. So there, to represent such kind of meaning, we can say that the boy ashamed of, like that. Okay, no problem, just try. Okay, so until unless try, we can't learn. And you know that right from the beginning I've been telling the same thing. If you are not commit to mistake, if you are not willing to commit a mistake, you are not at all fit for learning things. So that's what, never ever mind about it. So try to come forward whether it is wrong or right. And one more thing I'm telling you, so this is the live example. Mr.Behara is the live example. So when my teaching career has started, during those days I don't know anything. But only thing I knew that, whether it is wrong or right, I never ever bother about the other people. So I usually say, right, I used to say that. So therefore, okay, right, by teaching them, okay, whether it is a mistakes or wrongs, but I myself learned, I myself trained myself. So that's what, see that. Here I'm telling, I did not make someone train. I myself may train. So I have learned, and now what I have been, right? So to make ourselves like that, we have to go ahead. Okay, right, very good. Did you understand about the 10th one? Believe in. Okay, believe in. Okay, just once we have to look at the ashamed of, and even ashamed also followed by sometimes it's not arrive at. So arrive also we use followed by in. But what is the difference between these two terms? You have to learn. Okay, right, anxious like for, and anxious about. Anxious for and anxious about, these things also has to be learned. Okay, stop are about, not for, boost for, right? Suppose either if I would like to reach more people, so generally the Facebook, the other social media apps ask me to boost the post, because if I boost it, it would reach more and more people. As a result, I may get more views. Okay, right, did you understand this? So boost off, James boosted for his strength. Boost off, so boost off means he himself, exaggeration it is called. Exaggeration means for him, he himself only speaks much and much, more and more. Okay, we call it as exaggeration. Okay, in Telugu, what is that? Atisayokta Alankaram. Okay, there is a out of Alankaras, you have one of the Alankaralu, Atisayokta Alankar. So there, exaggeration will be. Okay, the things are exaggerated in a very elaborated, in an extended way. Okay, right, burst off means nothing but that is only, right? You can say that. Okay, James boasted of his strength. James boasted of his strength. James boasted of his strength. So he boasted of his strength. Like, okay, boasted of. Very good. Did you understand this? Okay. Right, let us see. Let us see. The next one is boasted of or is boasted about also. Both are correct. What did I say? Go and have bath, I told. Go. Right, very good. Okay, right, 11th. So 12th one. Let's see the 12th one. Careful. Careful with. Careful of. Careful about. Yeah. See, LK is very careful for health. It's not like that. LK is very careful of her health. Okay. We are to very careful. We are to be very careful. We are to be very careful of our health. We are to be very careful about our health. Right? Careful of, careful about. Right, you should be more careful with your money. So when we refer a thing like a material or something, okay, that seems or that physically appear, okay, that appear concrete, like in a concrete state. Do you know concrete and abstract? How many of you know that abstract and concrete? When do you know abstract? Abstract. Okay, when it comes to abstract noun. Abstract noun. So in English language, we have noun, and nouns are 5 types. For that I gave a small, what is that? I gave a shortcut, PC Camp. By listening the PC Camp shortcut, if you listen the shortcut, just by that you can revise or you can remember all the types of nouns out of those PC Cam. P stands for proper nouns, C stands for common noun, another C stands for collective noun, A stands for abstractive noun, and the final M stands for material noun. So out of among these 5 types, the 4th type which I told now, it's an abstract. What does abstract mean, I asked? Does anyone know abstract noun? Surya, do you know? Kalyani, Dhanush, Prasanna, Satya, Sai Charan, Venu. Okay. Right, very good, very good. Oh man, Nicey, yeah, Nicey is very careful with unknown persons. Yeah, very good, very good. Yes. Okay. Nicey, you did not present in the morning live session. Okay, right. So in the morning session, right, we went through an online test. So one of the online tests on the yesterday's live session, right, in the same way. Now, based on this live session, we are going to have again online examination session. Yeah, very good, very good. Right, what did I ask? I asked about the abstract. Okay, till now, nobody answered it. Nobody came forward to tell you something, to tell me something, to tell you people something. For you, it's a signal problem, right? Is it for me? Yeah, tell me. Yeah, okay. Yeah, abstract nouns means, so it's a name but which we can feel, which we cannot see with our naked eyes. Best example is knowledge. So knowledge, see, if we meet a knowledgeable person, his words will attract us, his deeds will attract us, is everything. Most of the things it attract us because he is a knowledgeable person. But his knowledge could not be seen with our naked eyes, but we could feel his knowledge. So knowledge comes under abstract noun. As well as best example is air. Right? We can feel air, but we cannot see air with our naked eyes. So we can say that. And when it comes to air, I would like to ask a question to you. Right, I would like to ask a question to you. So what are the... yeah, I'll tell you. I'll ask you. Okay, right. Okay, I don't want to ask because if it is not actually not required. Right, denoting an idea or feeling. Yeah, most right. Very good. What is that? Right, let it be. Okay, did you understand this? Yes, yes. Okay, right. Let us see the 13th one. Traveled by. Travel by. So travel. Actually, here by. We generally use by to express mode of the transport. Mode of the transport. So that is what we generally use by train, by lorry, by car. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, money is too late for class. It's all about around 40 to 50 minutes class has been completed. Yes, surprise. Crying. Yeah, crying could be. Yes. Okay. Right, let it be. Right? Right, as we are discussing about the by, so we generally use by to express the mode of the transport. And so when we use by along with the verb travel, right, see that. So now in the under this there are two examples. If you look at these two examples, you can understand. He traveled with the train yesterday. No, actually travel followed by. Yeah, I understood, Bamini. Yeah. So he traveled by train yesterday. He traveled. He traveled. Yeah, very good. Okay, very good. But see the travel example. So your note has to be look at that. We say by train, by boat, by plane, by bike, also by land, by sea, by air, by bus. But when a person, suppose we generally heard by walkers. It's not by walkers. So that's a wrong sentence. That's a misused one, misused phrase that is. So we have to say in the place of by walkers on foot. Okay, that is correct one. Okay, even that it was discussed over there. See the in a bus, on a bus, by a car or by car, right? Or in a car by taxi or in a taxi, right? By car or in a car. You have to say either by car or in a car. Okay, in a car. But on a donkey or like on a bicycle, on foot at the end of the sentence part. So thus I have selected the part. See there. If you understand the selected part, you can understand much things. So here that is what we should not say by foot. Okay, by walkers. It is to be said like on foot. We have to say on foot. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, very nice of you to seeing that. What is that? Abstract means defined as something that it is not physical and concrete. Yeah, actually I asked for the shake of abstract and concrete only. Okay, concrete noun means which we can see and which we can touch it, but whereas abstract noun means which we can feel it, which we can't touch them. Yeah, she reached here by bus. It is not, it is by bus or by a bus, like that. So who is this Swati Moru? Swati Moru, I'm sorry, actually you have mentioned your name, but I forgot at the starting part. You have mentioned your name, but I forgot it. Yeah, right. Okay, let's see that. Yeah, Avinash, very good man, very good. Sorry, Avinash, I understood. Okay, right, very clear. Clear all of you this. Yeah, and one more thing, why do we have to learn things means, so in the days to come, whether you are, studying class 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus 1 or plus 2, because in the CBSE stream, in the CBSE stream, English is given much importance, as well as English is very difficult one for that. It's not actually for such a difficult, but English has such importance Therefore, such importance is given in the CBSE stream. So to excel in the CBSE stream, because in the days to come, our syllabus is going to be completely CBSE, right? As the decision was taken by the government to implement CBSE syllabus in the state schools, right? So that is what these all things has to be learned, right? Complain. So let us see the 14th one. Complain about. It is not complain for, right? So Ram complained about the weather. Ram complained about his master. But there is a note, see that when talking about illness, we have to use of, right? That is what. So there is an example. She complained of a sore throat. Okay, and people generally complained of coronavirus. Okay, so complain about to complain of, but to complain of, it means it expresses illness, right? Clear, all of you? Right, let us look at the 15th one. Let's look at the 15th one. Composed of, not composed from. Okay, our class is composed of 30 students. Consist of, like this. Composed of means nothing but consist of, right? So this book consists of many words, many various language words, different language words. Okay, like that. Right? Did you understand, all of you, this? Again, you people become very passive one, right? Is there any problem? Yeah, composed of. Okay, right, let's go forward. So that is what, just once I would like to recall the things that we have learned. So compose of and compose but compose of, as well as complain about, and complain of. Complain of express illness, complain about just it's a about a particular thing, like a discussion, over the discussion part, like this. Okay, right there. Next we learned travel by. Okay, travel. So travel, generally by we use to express the mode of the transport. Therefore, then next we learned about the careful of and careful about. She is very much careful. She is very careful about her health. Yeah. Okay, have I reached 1K subscribers? I don't know, man. Yes. This is all credit goes to you people, man. Did I get subscribers? No, man. 998 only. Okay, very good. Okay, right, let's see. Right, did you understand this? Yeah, very nice of it. And careful of, and boost of, and boost about. So its uses. So these all things, why am I discussing again? Why am I going back one by one? Means just to make you what things that so far we have learned. Right, believe in. Right, believe. I believe in God. I believe in hard work. Okay, ashamed of. Arrive yet, we learn. Arrived yet, and arrive in also we generally use to express the large cities and large countries. Okay, and next one, anxious. Yes, for anxious about, but anxious for express anxious, right? She is very anxious about. She is very anxious for his son. She is very anxious about her son, her daughter, like this. And angry with. Even sometimes we use angry also along with yet also, right? That is, those things were discussed over here. And then next we learned aim at. So next, afraid of also we have discussed. Okay, accustomed to. and accuse of, and the last one absorbed also we have discussed, right? Yeah, yeah, you have to as exams are approaching, as exams are at hand means approaching. Yeah, very good. Okay, right, did you understand all of you this? So in this class we have discussed all these things. Going to post the test section in the test in the group chat part, right? If it is possible to make you right, just make it right. Yeah, yeah, definitely, right? So it is to be right. Did you understand all of you? So I enjoyed a lot with this session. I hope you too enjoyed, right? We would like to meet tomorrow. So I hope you people would join for my next live session tomorrow at 11 a.m. We are going to have live session. Just join without fail. Join without fail, and my humble request to you all: just make someone join. That is much important thing. Okay, you have to make someone join, and that is what once if they come to the class. Yeah, very good, man. Very good, Avinash. Right, very nice of you all. That is what you people have to learn. Right, if you people learn, I'm the person who feels very happy. Okay, so that is what. So it's my intention. What's my intention is just I am to make someone learn all the times. Right, if you learn, I feel very happy. Right, so thank you all. Wishing you happy learning. So good night, all of you. So we'll meet in the tomorrow's live session. Right, come to tomorrow live session. So thank you all.